Ryan here. It's quite common to want to send different telemetry to different Google Cloud projects. And BindPlane makes this really easy to do. In fact, you don't even need to configure different Google destinations. You just need one. And instead, we're going to add some metadata to our logs that define which project those logs should be routed to. So let me show you how to do that. For the demo, we're going to focus on these IIS logs. And I've got a new version created already. And we want to add this metadata just before everything goes to Google. So we're going to use this processor node at the end of the pipeline here. Okay, so I've got two different streams. I've got this east10 and east11. We're going to start with east10, and I want to send this to what I'm going to call project A, and east11 we're going to want to send to project B. So if we use snapshots to inspect the data, we can see these logs have a host name of east10, which is perfect. So we're going to use that to add the project ID. We'll start by adding an add fields processor, and we'll call this send to Google project A. Then we're going to write a match expression, and this uses OTTL to decide which logs we want to match on. I'm going to just copy and paste this here, but we're looking for resource attributes. You can see resource attributes, or host name is equal to IIS east 1-0. And then we're going to add a new attribute called GCP project ID. The value should be project A. So we're going to add that when those logs match that expression. We'll hit done. And then let's check out our live preview and see if that worked as expected. Sure enough, we've got a new attribute, GCP project ID, with a value of project A. Perfect. Okay, so let's switch over to that 1-1 agent, and we're going to do this again. Send to Google project B. Same thing, match expression, but in this case, we want to match on 1-1. And we'll add that attribute, and that key needs to be gcp.project_id. That's important. The value should be the project ID. For the demo, I'm just using A and B, but you should use your actual project ID. Okay, done. Again, let's verify that did what expected. Yep, I've got a new attribute called gcp.project_id with a value of project B. Perfect. All right, we're just about done. Lastly, we need to elevate these from the attributes to the actual resource attributes of the log. And to do that, we're going to use a group by attributes processor. And we're just going to group logs, and we're going to do that by the GCP project ID attribute that we just created. Hit done. And again, we'll just verify that worked. You'll see that attribute is no longer in the attributes section. It is now a resource attribute. We have gcp.project.id, project B. Let's make sure project A is doing the same thing. And sure enough, it is. Perfect. So that's all we need to do. We can save that, roll it out to our agents, and then east10 will get routed to project A, and east11 will get routed to project B. So it's very easy for you to reroute telemetry to different Google Cloud projects right from within BindPlane just by adding this new resource attribute. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. Reach out to us on Slack or in support. We'd love to help you, and I'll catch you in the next one.